And now, dear grade 9 students, after talking about how to determine the equation of a straight line knowing the slope and the y-intercept, or knowing the slope and that it is passing through the origin, and knowing the slope and a point on it, we are going to talk about how to determine the equation of a straight line if you know that it is a parallel to another straight line and you know a point on it. And here is the example to explain what I mean. Given a line d' of equation y equals 4x plus 1. Write the equation of a line d. So the line d here is the required line, but the line d is parallel to that given d', and this line d is passing through the point A, 1, 2. So what are the givens we have? We have that the line d that we are going to find its equation is parallel to the given line d', thus I can benefit from this, and the line d also passes through the point A, 1, 2. Now, how can I benefit from the idea of parallelism? D and d' are parallel means that their slopes are equal. If you remember, you have to keep that in mind. When we have parallel lines, then their slopes are equal. Then I maintain the slope, which is 4. So I still have to find b, because in general, the line d is written as y equals ax plus b, but a here is equal to a prime, which is 4. So I still need to find b. Now to find b, I use the help of point A, because point A belongs to the line, then I can evaluate its coordinates in this equation. So I can write ya equals 4xa plus b. I have that ya is 2. I have that xa is 1. So all what I do is just evaluation. 2 equals 4 into 1 plus b. Then b equals minus 2 by taking 4 to the other side, and thus the equation of the line d is y equals 4x minus 2, and here is the figure corresponding to the line d. Notice that it's increasing. It's passing through the point 1, 2, which is A, and if we draw the line d' 4x plus 1, we can notice that they are parallel. And here is how to determine the equation of a line that is perpendicular to another line and also passing through a given point. Another example. Given the line d' of equation y equals 2x plus 1, I need to write to find the equation of the line d that is perpendicular to that given d' and passing through the point A, 1, 2. So I have again two givens here. The first given is that the line is perpendicular to d', and by this I can benefit by something referring to the slope, and passing through the point A, this has a benefit in finding b. D is perpendicular to d' means a times a prime equals minus 1, i.e. the product of the slopes is equal to minus 1. The first slope is 2 and the other is the missing, so the missing one is the slope of d, which is a. A times 2 is minus 1, then definitely dividing here by 2, and here by 2 a is minus half. Okay? Notice that usually the slopes of perpendicular lines are like reciprocals and opposites at the same time. So if the first slope is 2, it is positive, then the second must be definitely negative and it's reciprocal as well. So then line D is written as y equals minus half x plus b. I still have to find b, so I have to evaluate the coordinates of A. A belongs to D, then YA, I substitute YA in place of Y and XA in place of X, and then I substitute them in numbers. YA is 2, so I put 2 equals minus half into 1 plus B. So all what I care about now is finding B. Now making some calculations, taking to the other side, we'll get that B is 2 plus half, which is 2.5. And thus the line D is of equation y equals minus half x plus 2.5.